I never thought I'd be doing a line dancing video and needing to talk about arm styling. When we think about arm styling, often we think about it in relation to ballroom and Latin dancing. As many of you know, that's what we actually do on a daily basis here. So it's not like this concept of arm styling or like da 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 da. It's actually just what do I do with my hands when I'm dancing. So first thing that's actually most important is don't make a fist because you don't want to start a fight. But yeah, so we don't want to ball our fists up. We want to have our hands reasonably loose and our arms sort of down at our side, right? If you want to bring your hands out a bit more, you can. But I always say that with arm styling, if you feel stupid doing it, it probably looks stupid. It's just a good rule, right? But if you actually feel reasonably confident doing it, you should be fine. But usually this is probably not a good look, just having your arms away from your side. Now, the second part of this, which is very natural but seems unnatural when you practice it, is that naturally I move opposite hand to foot or opposite shoulder to foot. So for instance, if I'm just doing heel clicks forward, right, and I'm going here and nothing's moving, right, it's actually quite awkward. At the same time, it's also awkward if I go same side, same foot, meaning that or that, right? The thing that we actually want to try to achieve is just a slight opposite to hand and foot, right? So if I'm using, for instance, my right foot, I'm using my left side, or I'm bringing my left side forward, right? So if I'm here, it's da, 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 right? Same thing when I'm trying to do even a grapevine or anything else. As long as my hands are at my side, it's fine. Then you can kind of play with how you use them and where they go. But at the most part, they want to stay reasonably comfortable just out here. If we can avoid, again, anything here, we avoid any ninja hands because that's not necessarily a good look. And then the more confident you get, the more you can kind of play with what you're doing with your arm styling. The last like really fancy arm styling for those of us who are putting in, remember at any point in time, you can always add in a lasso because that's super country. No, don't do that, but you can if it's part of the dance test. Anyways, enjoy playing with this, and I look forward to seeing you guys on a Monday.